Hi, guys. Hello. Hi. Hi, guys. Hello. It's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Greetings. Hello. Hello. How are you? Hearts are ready. Thank you. Tap, 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 tap. I should not be on scope, y'all. I should be sleeping for like 10 days. Hello from Miami. Welcome, welcome. I just wrapped up my Triple X Success 3-day weekend workshop here in North Carolina, so I should be passed out. So, but I wanted to jump on and do a scope because I'm actually rejuvenated after the 3-day weekend. Hello, good morning from San Francisco. If you're new to me, type in NEW into the comment box. Awesome, Decadent Butters is here. Hey, what's up, sweetie? Mwah. My name is LaShanda Henry, aka Sister Sense. Hello, give the newbies some love, like them, follow them. Certainly feel free to drop in who you are and what you do into the comment box. Again, I am LaShanda Henry, aka Sister Sense. I help entrepreneurs make sense of making money online. How do I do that? Well, I have been in business for the last 16 years. I'm actually a web designer, and in the process of building websites and working on my own personal businesses online, other entrepreneurs came to me and had questions about making money, doing digital products, mentorship, all that good stuff. And so Sister Sense kind of transitioned from me learning how to make sense of making money online to me teaching others to do the same. I'm an author and speaker, LaShanda L. Minx. Awesome. Awesome. Another LaShanda? This is the first time I've got another LaShanda on my scope, y'all. I'm excited. I'm a personal brand strategist and network marketer. Welcome, welcome. First day at time. Hey, welcome back, Mary Kay Beauty Consultant. I actually do Arbonne, y'all. I went to go and see my Arbonne team leader today. I started Arbonne because it's a product that I use, and I said I was going to get into that business, and it didn't quite work out that way. But mwah, to my fellow Mary Kay. Similar but different, right? I don't know. Hello, welcome, welcome. Lots of love to all the newbies. Today, I'm going to be talking about 5 steps to fire up your funds and your focus. Because what? It's about that time, right? Fire, 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 fire. Drop that into the comment box. Fire, it's all about fire and focus. That's what I love to share with you guys. And my mini-me wants to say hello. Look at my mini-me.
Hello.
He says to me, Mommy, are you going to do another scope? Are you going on scope? So, of course, we spent the last 3 days at the Aloft in Chapel Hill. And, yeah, my little handsome boy, right? Who's got some kind of fuzzy thing in his ear. I don't know what's going on. So, hello, welcome, guys. We spent the last couple of days in the hotel. And so we're going to have like a mommy and me hangout session today. Lots of fun, Barnes & Noble, other things. But before I do that, I figured I'd jump on here with you. He's trying to squeeze in. He's like, let me squeeze in, mommy. Let me squeeze in. All right, go. Bye-bye. So I don't want to ramble on too much. I want to jump into it because I know you guys have got things to do, as do I. So 5 steps to fire up your funds and your focus. Oh my God, Tracy's here. Yay! Tracy, so awesome to see you. Resume workshop diva that you are. So, okay, number 1. The first step is I want you to think about for this year. Did you get my email, LaShanda? Did I get your email? I did get an email from you, an accountability email. I did get it and didn't respond to it, but I did see it. So awesome, and kudos to the things that you're doing, Antoinette. But I need to check in with you. So if that's the email, yes, I did get it, sweetie. The first thing that I want you guys to do, step number 1, is this year, new year, I want you to think about what you want to learn this year. You want to fire up your funds and your focus. What do you want to learn this year? So last year, I figured out how to do a couple of things that actually helped me make me a lot more money in my business. Number 1, right? I'll tell you the first one, which is a little bit obvious, not too much. And then the second one, which is for me, kind of like a total game changer. But the first one is I learned how to use Periscope. Real talk. How many of y'all are on Periscope, but you don't do it? You don't use it? When I did my first Periscope a couple of months ago, there were lots of different things. Who's that? Who's that? Is there a troll in the house? Ew. We don't like them. I just started. All right, so you know what I'm talking about. Got just fresh, wet behind the ears. Love Periscope. I know, right? Mag, absolutely love it. Shades of a Romance magazine, y'all. You need to check out and follow. Say hello one more time so that they can see you, check you out, and follow you as well. Ew, the trolls. Every time I see y'all, I'm just going to say ew. Using this week daily. Awesome. So Tracy's going to use Periscope this week daily. I rocked out my first 28 days on Periscope every single day. And I tell you, I was bringing in an extra $100 to $300 a day, just really strategically using the platform. And I'm still on it. I just use it very intentionally. So I don't do Periscopes daily. I just like to come in and share with you. But the reason why I'm saying step number one is to think about what you want to learn, is because the more you know, the more you grow. And honestly, using Periscope strategically for my business, very good thing. I love coming up on here. I know, wow, right? I am going to do a 28-day Periscope training. I did the last one last week, and I'm all over it with a purpose now. That's what it's all about. I'm definitely going to do training on how I strategically use it to monetize my business. But you have to think about, what are those things that you want to learn that are going to up-level you to help you make more? So I told you I'm a web designer. When I started in web design, you probably wish you knew me back then, because I was selling web projects. My packages were like $100, like real talk. Hey, I really admire you from Brooklyn. Oh, mwah! Much love to my fellow Brooklynite. So when I started building websites, I was doing packages for like $100. A part of that was fear, because I didn't know how to do certain things when it came to web design. One of them was building e-commerce websites with stores. So I was like, I'm not trying to do big projects. There's only but so much I could do. So I learned how to build e-commerce websites. I learned how to do email marketing and opt-in, and I can charge as much as I want because of that experience. So you want to think about for yourself, what do you want to learn this year that's going to help you with your focus and your funds, whether that experience is going to add value to you as a service professional or help you market your business better. What do you want to learn? So this past weekend, we did the Triple X Success Weekend Workshop, and I taught the ladies how to create their own store. I taught them how to create their own products. We did some awesome blogging. They learned how to do list building. What do you want to learn this year that's going to help you up-level yourself, get really focused, and make some more funds? Now, Triple X Success, I only do one live weekend workshop every year in January. Only one here in North Carolina. This year, I'm actually doing my Montego Bay Mastermind workshop in Montego Bay, Jamaica. So I'm doing that. I want to learn time management. Okay, that's a big one, right? Productivity. And I'll tell you a tip about that in just a second. But this year, I'm doing my live mastermind in May. And I said, you know what? We had so much fun doing Triple X Success that in 2 weeks, I'm going to do the live event as a virtual one. So if you go to shop.sistersense.com, for those of you who know me, if you go to shop.sistersense.com, you can sign up for the virtual, because I'm doing it one more again, just virtual, so you guys can have an opportunity to work on your offers, your stores, your success map. It's all about, what are you going to learn this year that's going to help you triple X your success, get focused, and tap into that profit potential, your funds, okay? So that's the first thing. Step number one, think about what you want to learn this year. Now, I said to you there were two things. I learned how to do Periscopes, and that helped me with my marketing, but I also did something that was totally awesome. One of my favorite business partners, friends, and in many ways mentors, Rochelle Shaw. Rochelle Shaw, she's the creator of the $1 Million Equation. And so me and Rochelle, we do power sessions and masterminds all the time. And so she kept saying to me, LaShanda, I want you to sit down. I want you to map out all your offers. And I was like, okay, Rochelle, I know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I did it, right? A La Vida, Mississippi realtor looking to market myself. Okay, awesome. So hopefully you're using Periscope, but it's one of many wonderful platforms that you can take a look at. Yes, shop.sistersense.com. That is my online store if you're interested in participating in the virtual version of Triple X Success. It's a 2-day weekend virtual workshop. So you watch it online, you get access to all the replays, especially if you missed it this weekend, because it was so much fun. But you can participate in the virtual version, plus my 6-week blogging mastermind. We're doing the second session tonight at 7 p.m. EST. So if you want to participate in the 6-week mastermind, plus the 2-day virtual, it's all online, so you could be in your jammy jams rocking it out with us. You can get information and you can register at shop.sistersense.com. So as far as learning was concerned, Rochelle just kept saying to me, LaShanda, I want you to sit down and write all your assets. The assets are the things that you have, whether you give them away for free or the things that you sell. She was like, sit down, write them out. Sit down, write them out. I was like, okay. I'm going to do it. And I was procrastinating. You know how that goes. But I sat down. I looked at all of my stuff. I love to repurpose my products, by the way, because one way to triple X your success, how to make more money, is to figure out how to monetize those things that you maybe created before, but they're not selling for you anymore because you're always creating something new, which is, I create stuff all the time. So sitting down, looking at my offers, I learned how to repurpose in totally new ways, and that helped me definitely increase my sales. You have a lot of stuff. I know, right? I have a lot of stuff. So you want to think about for yourself, what do you want to learn this year? That is step number 1. Like I said, one thing I learned last year was how to really maximize Periscope and monetize it. I will definitely teach you what I've learned this year because I'm going to do a Periscope training in a month or two, probably in the next 6 to 8 weeks, not anytime soon, but it will be coming. And also one of the things I learned was new ways to repurpose my content by really taking a good holistic look, thanks to my girl Rochelle, at the offers that I have and learning how to repurpose them in some awesome, smart new ways. So think about what you want to learn. If you particularly are interested in selling virtual products, if you want to teach people online, if you want to create your own online store, if you want to map out your offers and your sales, how to strategically sell, how to do that Sister Sense style, if you want to learn that stuff, as I mentioned before, definitely participate in my upcoming virtual Triple X Success 2-day. It's a 2-day weekend workshop. What do you want to learn this year? Yes, thank you for sharing that, Eva. The virtual, Eva actually was one of the, I can't believe it, I just said it in passing. Eva was actually one of the ladies who participated in my workshop this weekend. Eva was there. We had an awesome time. So we're doing it again. We're doing the full thing virtual. If you want to participate, that's at shop.sistersense.com. Okay. So that question number 1, what do you want to learn? And thank you for the hearts and the love, guys. You're tapping it up and you're tweeting it out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Number 2, I want you to think about for yourself what you want to create this year. Okay. Because, oh my God, who is like seriously freaked out by the fact that this is the first month and it's almost over, right? It's like, didn't we just say Happy New Year? Didn't that doggone ball just drop? And it's like the first month is almost over. So one of the things I love to do is to create with intention. That's one of my favorite phrases, create with intention. So step number 2 is I want you to think for yourself about what you want to create this year. All right. So I know ladies were like, oh my God, I didn't know that I was going to do this when they come out to my mastermind. But the ladies came out, and one of the things that we did this past weekend is we created CDs. Okay. The ladies learned how to repurpose their content and create CDs. So let me show you mine so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is one of my CDs, Sister Sense CDs. You see it's still in a plastic. It's got the barcode on the back, Sister Sense, Making Sense of Money Online, real CD. It's got all my content. This one is about Information Products Pro, how to create your own information content. The CDs, create with intention. Awesome. Yes. The ladies created these, okay? So they created the graphics for their CDs. They burned the CDs. They put their content on the CDs. Then they ordered the CDs, okay? So when I say they created the CDs, I'm not talking about concept. I have them nice. Yes, you got this one, Tracy. I'm not talking about the concept of the CD. No, we didn't just mess up the concept. They actually, from packaging to printing, created their CDs. So as they're home within this next week or so, they're getting their CDs in the mail. So I want you to think about this year. What do you want to create? Whether you want to do it for promotion or profit, to up-level yourself, to expand your brand, to bring on new partners, to develop your business. What do you want to create this year? Create with intention and create a calendar, because the weeks to the months to the year, it moves by real fast. Yes, from packaging to printing, we did it all this weekend, okay? And it's certainly something that I love to teach. I love to teach people how to create with intention. I need to create some CDs. All right. So listen. All right. Now you need to create some CDs. Listen, you need to be. Afi's here. Yay. Afi is one of the awesome ladies who are not only participated this weekend, but also is a part of my new inner circle. We're going to be working together exclusively for the next 6 months on her projects and programs. Plus, she brought her so cute baby puppy, Sheba. We had such an amazing time. So can I just tell you, Afi, that I have puppy on the brain? And I was out. I did a meeting today. I had a business meeting this morning, and there were 3 other ladies in the circle. So I said, who knows a local dog breeder? Somebody give me a local dog breeder. I need a puppy. Afi, do me a favor. Drop in a comment box. So a poodle and a Maltese, right? It's a poodle Maltese, right? Yeah, she misses me. Oh, I miss her too. Sheba is the cutest thing. I need a Sheba in my life. I just did 8 webinars now. Exactly. You just did 8 webinars. You need to repurpose that, boo. It needs to be on a CD. And we did the whole process inside of the mastermind. So I want you to think about for yourself, as far as creating with intention is concerned, is what do you want to create this year? Okay. What do you want to create this year? That's part 1. Part 2 to this one is, what's your calendar, right? What's your calendar? Yes, on salary negotiations. Good. I'm loving that you're doing all this digital content. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. How do you do it all? Huh. Is that a question for me or just in general? Because I know you talked about time management. I know you talked about time management. One of the things that I can say is I love knockout lists as far as time management is concerned. And for me, a knockout list is anything that I can do within 10 minutes to under an hour. So I'll develop a list of all of my mini projects, emails, or maybe I need to update a website for a client, or, I need to run to the post office and ship off some of these CDs, whatever it is I need to do in under an hour, and then just create a designated time to knock those out. I've got a lot of time management strategies, but that's certainly one of them. Creating a natural skincare challenge. Thanks to you, LaShanda. Yay! That is awesome. I was just about to say that. It's so funny, Antoinette, you beat me to the punch. So Antoinette is working on creating a natural skincare challenge. That's something that I love to do. At least one time every year I create a challenge. So last year I completed my 28 days of fire and focus challenge. If you're new to me and you've never seen it, you can go to 28days.sistersense.com. It's a 28-day challenge. Every day I give you action steps, power audios, lots of strategies and recommendations. Plus, you get to watch my first 28 days of awesome information-packed videos that I did on Periscope as well over at 28days.sistersense.com. So I did the challenge. I worked on masterminds. I created CDs. I created a lot last year, as I am this year as well. And a part of that process is being very intentional. So I want to help you. I want to help you create and figure out the offers you need to make. So again, if you're interested in triple Xing your success, certainly participate in the upcoming virtual conference. Well, I should say workshop. It's more of a workshop than a conference, but it's 2 days. We get to rock out together. Plus, you get 6 weeks working with me inside of the Blogging for Business Mastermind. And you can register for that over at shop.sistersense.com. Okay? So we talked about 2 steps to fire up your funds and your focus so far. 1, I want you to think about what you want to learn this year. And number 2, I want you to think about what you want to create this year. Okay? Creating with intention. That's what it's all about. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. Thank you for the hearts and the love. So the next one I want you to think about, very important. I feel like maybe I should have put this at number 1, but it's not necessarily in order. It's just 5 power steps. The next one I want you to think about is, who do you want to reach this year, okay? Who do you want to reach? Very, very important, because when it comes to marketing, if you try to reach everybody, I'm sorry, you ain't gonna reach nobody. You try to reach everybody, you run yourself at the risk of reaching nobody, because it's almost impossible to reach everybody. For me, that statement, I like it to go into the supermarket and going down the cereal aisle. If everybody liked one cereal, there would be no cereal aisle. It would just be one doggone cereal. Who do you want to reach? Absolutely. But when you go down the cereal aisle, it's just, the health food nuts, the gluten-free this, the Power Pop, pink and purple that, the Transformer, the Star Wars this, because the kiddies, the adults, the senior citizens, the diabetics like myself, everybody needs something different. Everybody needs something specific. So you want to really think about your target people. And in my case, I go even deeper. I think about the ideal target person that I want to reach, because it's important for you to get clear about who you have conversations with online and in the real world. So when I think about who I want to reach, my ideal target person right now, it's that awesome, and I know I got some guys watching me right now, so don't be offended when I say this, but it's that awesome woman who wants to build an information-based service business online, okay? I do work with a lot of men. I love y'all. I'll work with you all day, every day, plus you pay on time. What? I got you. But at the same time, everybody has a target audience, and just based on what I've done over the last several years, again, I've been online for the last 16 years, working for myself for half of that time for the last 8 years. I really love working specifically with women entrepreneurs, building service-based information businesses online. Love, love, love those kind of customers. Yeah, sometimes I talk to a client, I say, who you're trying to reach? I'm trying to reach women. I want to motivate women, or, I want to work with women entrepreneurs. And you can dig so much deeper down that statement until you get to the point where you're really talking to a specific person. And even though you and I are not physically sitting together, this virtual, just something about it that maybe something I say resonates with you, and you say, okay, you know what? I want to participate in Triple X Success. I want to come out to Montego Bay and rock out and have pina coladas with LaShanda. By the way, that's one of the things I'm doing this year. I've got the Sweet Retreats Mastermind. My girl, Eva, she's my travel coordinator, and we are having an amazing time this year, and we're going to rock out in May in Montego Bay over at sweetretreats.me. Something new that I'm doing this year, but totally awesome. It's an opportunity to mastermind, relax, relate, release, and redefine your business vision. We're going to do that together, a group of 8, creating awesome, and all the information about that is over at sweetretreats.me. I love that you're here, you help, and you motivate me. Oh, I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. I certainly want to make sure that I keep you focused, right? Focused and fired up as far as what it is that you want to do. So think about that for yourself. Think about who you want to reach, okay? Now, as far as who you want to reach, I've got 2 particular groups that are very, very, very important. Inside of Triple X Success, I talk about different types of people. When I say I break this, I don't want to say bad words on Periscope. When I say I break this B down, you know what I'm saying when I say B. When I say I break this B down, I break it down, all right? So there are 2... I'm getting silly today, y'all. There are 2 types of people that I really like to focus on, okay? One, I want you to focus on your community, your overall community. Folks say you got to build a tribe. That's because it's true. I want you to focus on your overall community as far as your clients, your customers, your partners, your associates, your affiliates, the person who you ship your products through, what your community base looks like. What is that? Who is that? Who's in it? Very important. So cultivating your community base is definitely something that we talked about, especially with respect to list building. Yesterday, we did a list building session, and I showed the ladies how to create a 90-day newsletter. When was the last time you emailed your list? You could be real. You could be real with me. Community building and creating powerful conversations is very, very essential to your business. So while some ladies are resistant to it, my OGs, they came out, they were ready. They were like, where's LaShanda? Where's the camera? Where is it? Where is it? Because they know inside of the circle I do videos. The new ladies, they weren't quite ready for it, right? Newsletters tire me out. I know, but they're important. Newsletters are important. Conversations are important. So even when you feel like, oh, They make me exhausted. I actually showed the ladies how to create a 90-day newsletter that goes out on autoresponder. So even if you're too tired to do it, it's going out for you. That's important. You want to have a cultivated community base, and you want to have a client base, people who pay you. I don't even have a list. Oh my goodness, baby girl, we need to work on that. I never know what to include in them. Listen, after the session yesterday, I don't know, Anita, are you here? One of my attendees, Anita, she was like, oh my God, you broke it down and I didn't realize I had all this content inside of me. I was like, look, it's there. And I make it very easy for you to find the content that's already inside of you so you can create consistent conversations with your community. If you need help with that, participate in the virtual. Because listen, I only do the live event once a year, every January. And this year, I'm going to also do a virtual version in 2 weeks. So if you have not participated, if you didn't come out to North Carolina to hang with us, sign up for the virtual. You can find it over at shop.sistersense.com. It's the Triple X Success virtual weekend workshop. So Saturday and Sunday, a lot of the trainings that I did this weekend live, I'm going to do virtually for you so you can figure out how to create your success map, your store, your offers, and cultivate your community and your customer base. So your step number 3 is to figure out who you want to reach. Reaching for growth and stretching this year. I love it. You have to stretch. That was the girl. Let me tell you something. That was the word this weekend. Folks were like, LaShanda, you are stretching me. You are stretching me. You got me doing periscopes and videos, creating email campaigns. What's going on? Stretch. That's the word you got to do right now. You got to push, you got to fire, you got to focus. Say it again. Virtual. Yes. So virtual, if you want to get a virtual pass to the 2-day weekend workshop that I'm going to be doing, I'm doing basically a virtual version of what I did before. Virtual means it's a webinar base and you get to access it from your house, from wherever you are. If you at work and your supervisor don't know, you can watch the webinars online. But if you sign up for the virtual and you miss anything, you get to watch the replays for as long as you want, whenever you want. Okay, so even if you go, oh man, I can't do it because I can't watch just when she's doing it live, you get access to the replays too. And again, it's over at shop.sistersense.com. You can sign up, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see that there's a 3-part payment plan. So you can do the full payment or the 3-part payment to register. So you make sure you reserve your seat and can participate with us, all right? At the Triple X Success Virtual Weekend Workshop, it is a 2-day workshop, but you get access with this because I always over deliver. You also get access to my 6-week mastermind. And tonight we're doing session number 2 for the 6-week mastermind, which means that you get the 6 weeks plus me sharing my recommendations with you for blogging for business. So every week for 6 weeks, every Monday night, we do blogging for business. So you actually get 2 trainings in one. It's a lot of content. But I want to make sure that you're focused, fired up, and creating with intention this year. That's very important to me to help my ladies and my fellas too. I love y'all to help you create with intention. Okay? So who do you want to reach? Thank you for asking that because sometimes, I have to clarify, what that exactly means. So I want you to think about the community that you're trying to reach. Information sounds great. Wonderful. The community that you're trying to reach, I want you to cultivate your overall community for your brand. But here's what's more important, okay? Because all community and no money is a hobby, right? Let's keep it real. We want to make sure that you're profitable. So outside of creating and cultivating a community, we want to create and cultivate a client base. Okay, there are 3 types of clients that I work with, and that helps me triple X my success because I have 3 different types of people that I work with. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. I have 3 different types of people that I work with, and I break it down so that you can figure out who you want to work with. But I want you to think about for yourself, who are your customers, your fans, your followers, not just people who just like buy today and never come back, but who are your fans and followers who come back to you all the time, and they buy everything that you have. Some of you guys, especially those of you who've been in business for a minute, you have some followers that are just diehard fans. They love everything that you do. Do you know them by name? Do you have a list of your loyal customers? Because those people, let me tell you, I create products consistently, not just for new folks, but the folks that love my stuff. Those clients, not only are they amazing because I've worked with them for 1 month, 2 months, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I have clients who go, oh my God, I can't believe your son is 9. I remember when he was in your stomach. That's building and cultivating a client base. That's important. I don't want you to just feel like, oh, I need those football numbers on Twitter and Facebook. I need to have $50,000, $60,000. I need to have Kim Kardashian big booty size number social media followers. Because guess what? All those likes and whatnot don't mean anything if they don't translate into dollars. You need a loyal customer base. So one of the things that I want you to do outside of participating in Triple X Success, so I can break down the kind of client base that you need, I want you to think about for yourself, who's in your existing client base? What do they need? Because see, if you can reach them again, if you can give them what they need and then some, you'll never be out of business because they value you, they love you, and they want you. They want you to help them. You just may not be reaching out to them as consistently as you should because you're overly focused on all that other social media stuff. Social media is good, but you got to use it with intention. You are preaching today. Oh, listen, girl, I ain't come on here to preach. I ain't come on here to preach. I just want to get you focused and fired up. Thank you for the shares, y'all. Thank you for the shares and the love and the support. I'm certainly glad that you're enjoying this session for today. Jason is here. Oh my goodness. Jason was just rocking it out today. I am very much a person who believes that you have to be specific. Y'all, did you see Jason say, hey, what's up one more time? Did you see his scope this morning? He was talking about some real important things that you need to know as far as marketing. I shared it with you guys, but I don't know if you saw it. Always excellent quality, sis. Thank you. As far as being specific in your business is concerned. And I always love to get you all to see the other experts scope and fire and sharing not fluff, but meat of the situation. So definitely check out his replay because I'm sorry you missed it, but it was good. It was real good this morning. But learn, create, and number 3, who are you trying to reach this year? Very, very, very important. Number 4, step number 4, I want you to think about for yourself how much you're trying to make. I love watching Jason. I know, right, Tracy? You gotta love Jason. He's got such a positive energy. And folks say, oh, LaShanda, you have such a beautiful smile. Jason, he lights up the room. I love Jason. I love me some Jason. So again, yes, his session was awesome, y'all. So go watch it. You see what y'all do? Y'all get me on a tangent sometimes, but in good tangents, right? Because I'm talking about Jason, so it's a good tangent. So, of course, one of the things that you want to do for yourself is you want to think about strategically how much you want to make, okay? So we did some real eye-opening, game-changing stuff in the weekend workshop the last couple of days, because today's Monday. I should be sleeping, y'all. We worked, okay? So let me tell you, let me do a little bit of a tangent. So my 3-day weekend workshop, right, is at the Aloft Hotel in Chapel Hill every year. This is the 5th year that I'm doing it at the Aloft. And so the agenda every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the agenda was from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., right? We did 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Real talk. Real talk. But I'm not playing with you. Okay. So we worked on the ladies' CD. Some of y'all just popping up in here, so y'all ain't hear what I was talking about. We worked on the ladies' CD. So just like I have this CD right here, the ladies made their CDs. I showed them how to do the graphics. They did the inside of the CD. They burned the CD. We uploaded the CD to the publication company that I use so that when they go home, their CDs are in the mail. I don't play. So I wanted to make sure that my ladies had CDs that they could use to promote their business, and also they can use to make a profit. We created their sales stores. Some ladies have products and business ideas, but no stores. So created their stores. So when somebody says, oh, I want to work with you, can you help me? They can say, go to my store. I have that product ready for you. Inside of my Triple X Success, I had a brand to man mag workshop. I have my own magazine. This is it right here, Sister Sense in print. I make my magazine and I self-publish it on something called M-A-G Cloud, magcloud.com. So I did a mastermind, a brand mag mastermind for my ladies. This right here is one of my clients. She's in my inner circle. This is her magazine, Girlfriend Connect. and I worked on this magazine for her. We worked on the content. I put together the design and make it happen. So my ladies are making their magazines. They're making their CDs. They're putting together their offers. They're making their sales pages. They're setting up their blog. Listen, I'm not playing. I'm telling you, I'm not sitting here and I don't want to just tell you stuff that you feel like, I think this is good stuff to do. I like the concept, LaShanda, but I don't implement. You got to implement. You want to make that money, you got to work. You know, and one of the awesome ladies in my circle, Jay Stone, she did a scope this morning. Y'all know Jay. She know what I'm talking about. Is there a code for the virtual weekend? There is not a code for the virtual weekend, but there is a 3-day payment plan. So if you scroll to the bottom of the page, if you don't do the full payment, you can do the 3-day payment plan as well. All right. So what I can do is I can probably put in a code for y'all who are in my Facebook group, facebook.sistersense.com. I will put in a code in there after this scope. How about that? I'll put in a code in there for you as well. But Jay Stone did an awesome session this morning about this year. One of the things that you have to do is empower yourself by getting comfortable with technology. So yeah, I know, right? Jason, autocorrect. Jay Stone, totally awesome. So she talked about being empowered by technology. And I love that because it is totally in line with what we talked about during the weekend workshop. These are ladies who don't do technology, don't build websites. I had them using Canva, making graphics. They were creating their email campaigns. They were building autoresponders. They were adding content and stores to their blog. You can do this stuff, okay? It's not terribly complicated if you know the strategies that you need to use. I get so overwhelmed by technology. I totally understand. But that's why I break it down. Because listen, what I did, especially, and I'll give you an example of that. This is the magazine, right? This is me trying to be Oprah. These are actually photos of me, like pre-scope. Every scope, I'll sit in front of the camera and I'll do like 15 poses, like, because, you know, I don't know why. It's kind of I just need to do it. I just need to get hyped up, excited before my scope. So I turned it into the cover for my latest issue for my magazine. I created the template for this magazine in Microsoft Word. So I know y'all are laughing at me. I'm crazy, right? I created a 20-page template and I taught the ladies how to use the template to make their own magazine. Okay. So I don't just do this stuff and hide my strategies because it's about blessing others. I want y'all to be able to up-level yourself too. So Triple X Success, the virtual weekend workshop, is just that. I'm crying in New Jersey. You know what happens when I get on these scopes, Tracy. Don't act like you don't know. I want you to be empowered, just like my Jay Stone said. If y'all not following Jay, you probably are, because she got like 1 million followers. If you're not following Jay Stone, Jaistone, in addition to Jason, you're missing out, because these are some beautiful people, beautiful spirits, and they scope fire, like for real, for real. But I do want you to think about step number 4. How much do you want to make? Okay. They say if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Let's say that in unison. So how much do you want to make this year? Do you want to make 4 figures a month? Do you want to make 5 figures a month? I have a system and it's called Money Markers. And so the ladies, we sat down together. I have an Excel sheet. I know that's right. Listen, I see some amens. Folks is putting their hands up in the air. Yes, Lord. Because it's true. So one of the things that we did this weekend, and this is what we're doing in the virtual, I'm basically telling you what we're doing in the virtual, is we sat down and we talked about how much money each woman wanted to make. I have an Excel sheet that I'll share with you once you participate in the weekend workshop, and you're going to plug in your numbers, okay? The 3 numbers that we focus on are your base, your middle, and your reach, okay? Let me explain what that is. So what is your reach goal as far as how much you want to make every month? Like in a perfect world, how much do you want to see in your business, okay? On a monthly basis and an annual basis, okay? How much is, and some people just say, I want to make $100,000 a year, or I want to make $300,000 or $500,000 a year. What is your reach goal? In a perfect world, what is that number? And then what's your base goal? For me, the base goal is realistic. If you're in business, how much do you know you can realistically make in your business right now? Just basically, realistically, what you see. What's your annual, right? Your base is also comprised out of necessity. So how much do you need right now as an entrepreneur and business owner? How much do you need to bring in for the year? So you're looking at your base. You're looking at your base and you're looking at your reach, and then you've got the middle, the median. What is the average between the two? So as you're working towards that reach goal, you go, okay, if I drop into the middle, that's kind of a little sweet spot, I'll be happy. So we looked at the base, middle, and reach, and then we broke that bad boy down to really be clear about how much ladies had to charge, how much they had to sell, what they had to create to make that money, make it happen. Hey, I love your locks. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I dyed them. I caught myself. I wanted to dye them blue, and I dyed them red. I don't know if you can see it, but I dyed them red. I think I'm going to dye them blue. I don't know if I'm liking the red right now. They're kind of making me blue. I want some blue. But anyway, thank you. Thank you for that. So I want you to think about for yourself, as far as your funds and your focus is concerned, how much money you want to make this year and what you're going to strategically sell to make that happen for yourself. If you need help with that, I definitely want to break it down for you and get you clear with the money marker system. You can sign up over at shop.sistasense.com for the Triple X Success Weekend Workshop. I am having an absolutely awesome time. Replay viewers, you can absolutely tap the hearts on the replay. You are such a sweet person. Oh my God. That was my blonde girl voice, y'all. Thank you for that. How sweet are you? Oh, and I'm loving the hearts. Y'all are awesome today. God has just blocked all the trolls and brought all the beautiful people onto my scope this morning. Well, this afternoon. Thank you. Y'all look awesome. Thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you. So awesome. So yes, if you would like some further clarity as far as setting very, very, very clear goals for yourself as how much more money you want to make, I want to share the money marker system with you and my Excel document so you can see how many offers you have to sell, the price points you have to reach, how much you can strategically make on a day, every week, every month, every year. We broke it down, okay? So I help the ladies create what I like to call my Sister Sense success map, following the money marker system, okay? So the virtual workshop is going to happen in 2 weeks, and you can get access to that over at shop.sistasense.com. It's the Triple X Success Virtual Workshop. It's 2 days. I usually do my workshops on Friday and Saturday, but it's virtual, so I'm going to do it on Saturday and Sunday, in particular for my 9-to-5ers, because I know y'all be at work. So we're going to do it on Saturday and Sunday. Hello, I'm new to your scope. When is the virtual? The virtual is in 2 weeks. You can go to shop.sistasense.com. It's February 6th and 7th. But again, if you miss any sessions, you will get access to the replays. So anything you can't watch, you get access forever to the replays. That's number one. And number two, I love your scopes, by the way. Oh, my earrings. You love my earrings. Thank you. Thank you. You also will get access to my Blogging for Business Mastermind. The second session is tonight. So if you register for Triple X Success today, you get live tonight. So for the next 6 weeks, we're doing the Blogging for Business Mastermind every Monday. It's on your website, the Periscope profile. No, you want to go to shop.sistasense.com. That's going to shoot you over to my shop, and Triple X Success, the virtual workshop, 2 days, plus you get access to the Blogging for Business 6-week mastermind over at shop.sistasense.com. You'll see all my stuff in the shop. If you just want to do the 6-week Blogging for Business mastermind, you can certainly do that. But Triple X Success, that's what it's all about this year. So I certainly wanted you guys to have access to that. Yes, thank you for sharing. Shop.sistasense.com. And again, there's the full payment, but if you want to do the 3-part, just scroll to the bottom of that page and there's a link so you can register for 3-part payments to break that up if it's a little bit easier for you, okay? So I do want you to think about, let's recap so far. The first thing I said was step number 1, think about what you want to learn this year. What is going to up-level you this year, okay? I went from making like $100, like doing $100 packages as a web designer, to making $10,000 and beyond in my web services because I learned new skills. I learned how to create Ning networks, how to customize them. I learned how to create membership websites. I learned how to create e-commerce stores. That allowed me to up-level my business. So what do you need to learn this year? Awesome. Wonderful. What do you need to learn? Last year, first I was like, I don't know what this Periscope thing is all about. But my girl Jay, she was like, come on, girl. She got me on Periscope. I started doing Periscopes. I was making anywhere between an extra $100 to $300 every time I scoped. Scopes is awesome, y'all. And I'll teach you how to scope and market Sister Sense style. I'm going to do that in a couple of weeks. But learning something new, every time you learn, you grow, helped me. So step number one is thinking about for yourself, what do you want to learn this year for your marketing, for your sales, for your business that's going to help you up level, expand, and create the funds and focus that you're looking for. Number two, what do you want to create? What do you want to create? Will you do it on Triple X Success Weekend 2? Do you follow Nicole Walters on Scope? Oh, rich friends? Nicole? Yeah, she's a lovely woman. I've never actually personally interacted with her, but I follow her. Tracy, I'm not sure what that question was. I saw it, but I didn't quite understand it. So if you could drop it back in there or email it to me, either one. But yes, you want to think about for yourself what you want to create this year. Like I said, I taught the ladies how to create their own magazines as well as their own CDs. What products, what offers do you want to create? Who do you want to reach this year? Getting clear about your target person and or audience is very, very important. Are you in the DMV? I am in lovely North Carolina, so I'm close to you. A little close. I'm in lovely North Carolina, and I'm a native New Yorker, so I do travel to New York and Florida as well. But yes, outside Triple X Success, by the way, I will say monetize scopes on Triple X. Oh, are you going to talk about monetizing scopes? I won't be talking about monetizing scopes, but because I love me some Tracy, if you remind me, I can certainly integrate that into the session. I can say compliments of Tracy resume workshops. I'm going to share some recommendations on how to monetize your scope. So yeah, Tracy, inbox me and remind me. I can certainly do that. I'm basically going to be doing in Triple X Success. I'm going to do the same sessions that I did live in North Carolina for those who couldn't make it out. I'm on the boogie down, whoop whoop, living in Minnesota. Okay, MZ, awesome. Awesome. So we talked about learning, creating, who you want to reach, how much you want to make, getting clear about your annual and monthly goals, very, very important. And also thinking about for yourself what you're going to sell. There are two types of products, offers that I really love. Pastor Tangi is here. I can't wait to attend the virtual. Oh, my Pastor Tangi. One of the reasons that I had to do virtual again, y'all, truth be told, is we were having some funky internet connections at the hotel. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to put a power pause on the virtual. So I didn't get to do virtual this past weekend. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to do it all over again in 2 weeks. Do you work with MLMers? I do, to the degree that I show you how to blog about your business, how to be authentic, how to use social media and marketing, as well as how to make that MLM your own. So to me, at the end of the day, whether it's an offer you created or one that you didn't, but you want to promote it, you have to be authentic. You have to be genuine. You got to keep it real. And so I share those marketing strategies that I use. So again, regardless of product or service, you can certainly use these strategies. Okay. MLM is multi-level marketing. So essentially you sign up for a company in which you get a commission for promoting their products and bringing other people into the business. Beautiful. Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So what do you want to sell? Okay, I want you to think about that. What do you want to sell? Okay, so there are two types of things I want you to think about as far as things that you want to sell are concerned. One, clearly defined signature packages. Okay, so one of the things people know me for over on Sister Sense, my clarity calls. Folks are like itching for me to reactivate my clarity calls. That's when they get an opportunity to talk to me one-on-one for 30 or 60 minutes. Okay, so my mosaic packs, yes. So you want to think about for yourself, what are your clearly defined signature packages that make your brand, that people know you for? My Jumpstart Your Business calls, my clarity calls, my Jumpstart Your Business kit. I have these awesome kits. Some of the ladies got them as giveaways. Some of the ladies purchased them at my events. They have some of my favorite digital goodies in them. So the headset that I use when I do my recordings, they have the mouse that I use when I travel, they have the mobile gadgets, the battery that I use, the tripod that I'm using right now to do this Periscope. So all of the goodies and gadgets that I use, I put in my Jumpstart Your Business kits. Clearly defined signature packages that people know you for. Absolutely. So you want to get clear about what are your brand products that just don't change. People love them. They like them. Who knows about Five Guys burgers and fries? I don't know if you know about them. I can't do the McDonald's, y'all. I got to do something a little bit better. I had to up level. I used to love my McDonald's, my Mickey D's when I was younger. I know they're not good for you, but I did. I did. But Five Guys Burgers and Fries is an awesome. I know I'm being silly. Five Guys Burgers and Fries is awesome. I love that they partner with local businesses. They make fresh French fries. Their burgers are amazing. And that's what they specialize in. They make burgers. They make fries. So I damn near fell out of my seat when I found Taco Bell making breakfast eggs. And folks, I thought you made tacos. You making breakfast eggs? You make tacos. What's that about? But brands, they try to expand. But at the end of the day, they're known for their tacos, right? So you want to think about what you specialize in that really is the signature for your brand, right? After Super Size Me documentary, it was easy to say goodbye, right? Right? Eventually people were like, nah, bro, I got to leave that alone. I got to leave it alone. So one, you want to think about your clearly defined signature packages. And number two, you want to think about how you want to expand your brand, right? So at some point, the folks over at Taco Bell, the wheels, they started to churn and they said, let's start making some breakfast money. Let's do that Dunkin' Donuts style, right? So you got to think about for yourself, what are the new things that you are going to be working on this year? So one of the new things I'm doing this year is sweet retreats, right? Some of the beautiful ladies in my circle, and maybe even you, maybe you say, okay, LaShanda, I want to be in Jamaica with you. I want to rock out. So in May, it is yearly required viewing for my homeschool academy. Kicked myself off. Dang. Oh, goodness. You got back on though. So this May, for the first time, I'm going to Montego Bay, Jamaica. We're going to have a private villa. It's going to be beautiful. I look at the pictures and I'm like, I can't wait to be there. Over at sweetretreats.me. It is a mastermind weekend. It's also my birthday and it's 16 years of me being in business. I said 16 years, sweet 16. So that's why I call it Sweet Retreats. It's in May. That's something new that I'm doing. And ladies can still register, by the way, over at sweetretreats.me. And this week, I said for the ladies who register, if you put down your deposit for Sweet Retreats, I'm going to give you a gift access pass to the masterminds, the XXX Mastermind and the Blogging for Business Mastermind. You get that as a gift if you register for the Sweet Retreats 3-day mastermind in Montego Bay, Jamaica. So I say that to say you've got your clearly defined signature packages, and then you have the new products and services you're creating for the year. Did you read Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary? I have not. Is it interesting? I've never read that. Never. But I will certainly look at it. You can inbox me or tweet me or whatever and say, LaShanda, take a look at this book. It sounds, I guess maybe, is it business related? Because, I'm about that money. Is it business related? But yeah, we're doing the mastermind in Jamaica. We're going to have Caribbean cuisine. We're going to go on multiple excursions. It's a private villa. So we're going to mastermind together. We're going to have an in-house staff, our own butlers and maids. And, they're going to have a refreshment bar and just luxury living in combination with masterminding, because I've got some awesome trainings. I believe by the second quarter of the year, it's a good opportunity to check in, look at the resolutions. Have you met your goals? What do you need to redefine? What do you need to optimize to continue making more? Or what do you need to fix? It's a check-in time. So as far as redefining your vision. So we're going to mastermind as well as have a great time too about branding and social media. Oh, awesome. That literally looks like something that I should or would if I haven't already done. I haven't taken a look at it, but email me, lhenry@sistersense.com. lhenry@sistersense.com to give me the title for that, just in case I don't get a chance to go through the scope and see it. And if anybody has questions, you can email me. The Montego Bay trip is over at sweetretreats.me, but it's new. It's a new thing that I'm doing this year. So I want you to think about the new things that you want to do this year, what you want to sell this year, in combination with your clearly defined, yes, lhenry@sistersense.com. Thank you. Your clearly defined signature packages. When you put those two together, bam, magic happens, because you're working on those things that people know you for, but you're being intentional and sharing other offers and services that you want to sell. Okay? So really quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1, what do you want to learn? Number 2, what do you want to create? Number 3, who do you want to reach? Number 4, how much do you want to make? And number 5, what do you plan on selling? Because of course you're not going to just be up here to be up here, right? You got to market, but what are you going to market? What are you going to sell? And you're not just going to create, you want to monetize, right? So creating, that's one thing. Selling, that's a whole other, right? So being strategic and intentional in all 5 of these areas can certainly help you really get a good sense of how you can fire up your funds and your focus this year. So I am signing out. It's Mommy and Me time with me and my mini-me. And hopefully you have enjoyed my scope for today. I certainly hope to see some of you guys participating with me in Triple X Success, the virtual weekend workshop happening in 2 weeks. So again, you can register for that over at shop.sistersense.com. I've got that. Tonight, I have session number 2. Thank you so much. Awesome. I'm glad to see you here, Melinda. I've got session number 2 of Blogging for Business. So whether you register for just for Blogging for Business or for the Triple X workshop, tonight we're rocking it out. We have another Blogging for Business session and the Sweet Retreats, which is probably going to be the only other live event I do for this year. I usually only do the 1 January event, but this year I'm doing the Sweet Retreats in Montego Bay. I think it's a good way to rock it out. Good scope, excellent business food. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't forget the code so I may register. Yes. So in my Facebook group, facebook.sistersense.com, I'm going to drop in a little code for y'all so you can participate in Triple X Success and get a little bit of promo for participating in my scope today. I'll drop in a code for you. All right. How about we do this code? So I'm going to pick it now and I'll put it up there later. Fire 15. How about that? Fire 15. So I'll give you that so you can get a little extra goodie. I'll set that up for you in about 10 minutes because I got to go. My son is like, when are we going out, Mommy? When are we having fun? So for y'all participating in my scope, I'm going to give you a little extra good Fire 15. You can use that when you register today. Great scope. We'll check out the replay. All right, y'all. Mwah. Bye.